Alright, so we have to go to Lancaster Honda. I was just there a minute ago, but I didn't pick up the bike. So the bike we're getting, I did a test drive video of it, and it did it with you too, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You took your hand off it?
I took my hand off the bar, and I hit a pothole, and it was so bad.
It was just tank slap.
Everywhere. I honestly thought I might wreck this bike.
Now, there's a couple different things I can cause that. I assumed it was the tire. The other thing it could be is like the bearings in the head stem, like the neck.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bolt needs to be tightened down a little bit. They checked all those clearances. They said it was all good. They said it was definitely the tire. They put a new tire on it. They all drove it around. Kevin from Honda was like tuning the suspension for us. He's like, front suspension was a little bit tight, so I loosened it up a little bit, and like he took some air out of it, and you know.
He's like the Goldwing guru.
He really knows Goldwings.
Well, even the service guy was like, I think it's the guy who's been doing like all the service work. He literally was like, I think it's good, but I'm gonna have Kevin write it because Kevin knows more than I do.
Kevin's the
I was like, oh my gosh.
So now it's raining, and I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna ride in the rain, it's raining pretty good. Brand new tires, probably not the best combination, because you really need to get. The new tires need a couple heat cycles to really kind of like chemically cure,
right?
Because they get kind of slick. So I thought, you know what, we'll name this. If we end up naming this video Sean wrecks a Goldwing in the rain, I at least want to be able to make a video with it with the camera.
It's always good. It's always good.
I'm not scared of riding in the rain. I enjoy riding in the rain. I should have brought the rain pants. We
have a rain suit too. It is crazy. We started with 2 rain suits. Now we're down to like just pants.
Yeah, we have like a medium pants and an XXL jacket.
Oh, that's so funny.
So
frog togs are like a nickel.
Yeah, so let's look at the Goldwing.
Yeah.
This is that one time that I should have a really good Bible verse. Oh no, I didn't buckle my helmet. I don't know about you guys, but I do like riding in the rain. And if you're gonna ride something in the rain, make it a Goldwing. The faster you go, the less wet you get. I'm gonna close that. Like, my legs won't get any wetter than what they already are from just sitting here. My helmet, that can get wet. There we go. Look, see. That was the problem we had before. I started speed wobbling when you took your hands off the wheel. It's crazy how much difference, how much a bad tire can just destroy and make it dangerous the ride of your bike. Apply a little bit of brake to the front, a little bit of trail braking on the back. I'm taking my corners a little bit slower than what I normally would. Now, I think in a lot of cases you'd be surprised as to how much traction you have in the rain. The problem is you don't want to get surprised with how little traction you have in the rain, because when you're realizing how little traction you have, you're sliding out and crashing or laying the bike down or something like that. But you can see I can, I don't got, there you go, I don't got that much traction. The driest place to be on a motorcycle when it's raining that has a big windshield like this is going as fast as you feel comfortable going. That windshield is blocking everything from hitting me. And this right here is my little safe. This is my safe zone. This is my dry zone. In my own little bubble. So when you're going on a long trip like this, it's good to have a bike like this, but it's also good to have like frog togs or some type of you know, weather protecting, bright colors. Listen, everyone's all about, let's make it black, let's make it invisible so no one can see me. Shut up. All right, get a bright color so people can see you. It's already hard enough to see in visibility like this. You want to be super visible. Get neon green, high vis, like frog togs. Now I think I wear black frog tog pants and then high vis upper. But you keep something like that, you keep it in your bag, you keep it in your saddlebag. It looks like it's gonna start raining. They breathe very well. You throw them on, and then when you get through the rain, you're gonna go through it dry. And then you want to make sure you dry them off. Make sure they dry off, or you dry them off, or just keep on wearing them and that'll dry off from the wind. Somehow get them dried off before you store them. You don't want like moldy. You don't be pulling them moldy frog togs or moldy wet gear out of your tour pack the next time you gotta use them. Taking it nice and easy. Now, riding the rain is all about traction, and if you have like race guys, you know, they'll put rain tires on. Those rain tires are so incredibly soft that you almost have just as much traction in the rain as you do in the dry with a good set of dry tires. But those rain tires are so soft, they need to be kept in climate control areas, and if you drove them in the dry, they wouldn't last a couple laps. Like, they are the stickiest. They have so many rain passages, and they're the stickiest, softest compound. It's insane. Now, obviously, you can, you know, tire technology is pretty incredible. That you can, you know, have a tire that can do both. That's good in the rain and good in the dry. Probably one of the best tires for the dry is Michelin Pilot Power 2CTs. Alright guys, this is a pretty uneventful trip. You always want to be prepared with a camera in case something happens. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going to throw this out there. If you guys are looking at buying a motorcycle, but you don't know what to buy, check out Riders Share. Click on the link below. It's a great place you can rent a bike. You can rent a bike for days at a time for pretty good. You can get a good sense of an idea, much better than a test drive. You can get a good sense of, oh, this is going to be a good bike for me. How does it look in front of your house? How does it look with your girlfriend sitting on the back? You know, stuff like that. All right, guys, remember, it's not what you're riding, but where are you going?